Hi, boys and girls. So good job, and it was so much fun reading with you. So now we're going to continue with activity 4.14.3, and we're just going to think about some of the stuff that we read and organize it in this cute little table that I made, okay? So it says in the first column, quote, at least two times the author describes a view of this Earth from space using the page number. Then for each quote, answer the questions in column 2 and 3. So it says a view from the earth, quote from the text and page number. So my quote would be, and a couple of things really struck me in the movie. The first was a view out of the window of John Glenn's spaceship, the view of the earth and how beautiful it was on the screen, big screen. So that was one quote that describes a view of Earth from space, and I also used the page number. So, what emotion can is the author feeling? Well, you can see from some of the context clues, like a couple really struck me, and the beautiful view. So it seemed it was a sense of excitement. He was excited and he was thrilled by what he was seeing on of the outer from the of the Earth. And how did the author look to the author? He thought, how did the earth, excuse me, look to the author? And again, if we look at our quote that I did, he said that his view of the earth was beautiful. So the answer is beautiful. So boys and girls, every time when you're answering column 2 and 3, just look back at your quote because it's going to give you that answer that you're looking for. Okay, number 2, it says, if you look over the edge of this shuttle, it's like looking over a cliff with 350 miles to go to the planet, and there are no good handrails. Page 54. So again, this is another quote from our story that describes a view of the earth from space. And I also made sure I put the page number and things like that. So for column 2, it says, what emotion is the author feeling? And I said nervous about the mission because he said how he's describing, he said, look over, it's 350 miles to go down to the planet. Like he was scared. Like just imagine being in outer space and looking down at the earth. It would be kind of nervous because you would just think, oh my gosh, look how high up I am. He said, and there are no good handrails. So he felt like if he failed, it's nothing to like help him. And then it said, how did the earth look to the author? And I said he looked very scared to him because again, from the context clues, again, boys and girls, just look for the answers in your quote. It says he was looking over the edge and he was kind of nervous. So just imagine if you were up really high, maybe you're on a roller coaster and you're starting to peek over at the bottom at the ground, like you would start feeling a little bit scared, wouldn't you? So that's how he felt about looking when he was about to do his mission and go to outer space. Okay, so now it's your turn, boys and girls. So you're going to do the same thing that I did. So you're going to, I already gave you the quote, and I want you to answer column 2 and 3. So the quote was, and then I actually looked at the earth and I looked at the planet and I thought, there are billions of people down there, but there's no way I'm going to get a house call on this one. No one can help me. And I even put the page number. So now I just want you to tell me, what do you think the author was feeling from after looking at that, reading that quote, and how did the earth look to the author? And then once you do that, you are all done for that assignment and you can move on to speaking and listening. So good job, boys and girls. And again, the answer to column 2 and 3 are in your quote. So make sure you just look at it and look for those context clues. Good job and good luck.